whatever we're doing right now is nothing compared to what is going to be expected of us in the future. Whatever you are doing right now, if you are still open right now, whatever safety precautions you're taking, that's not enough. So what can we expect our post-COVID-19, or what can our guests expect from post-COVID-19 and the reintroduction back into normal life, to our life? I found an interesting article on restaurant hospitality the other day, and it talked about for those of you guys that don't know me, my favorite place to go, this is going all the way back to middle school. In high school, after every single football game and track meet that I had, I would go to McDonald's. I am a huge McDonald's guy. I know some of y'all might be thinking, what is wrong with you? But they got my heart. McDonald's will always forever have me. I'm a huge guy. Anyways, it was super interesting because this article's about McDonald's. This is from Restaurant Hospitality. They were when asked, what McDonald's would be doing to follow the guidelines and to basically what they were doing to prepare for reopening, they had this to say. McDonald's leaders said restaurants will follow local guidelines and make the necessary adjustments when reopening dining room floors, which will likely include expanded safety measures beyond what the brand is already doing now to keep employees and customers safe. The brand recently began checking employees' temperatures and is installing safety shields at the drive-thru and inside counter. Every employee is also required to wear a non-surgical grade mask, which accounts to 900,000 masks used each day. That's insane. First of all, to think about, how many masks they're going to be using. But I think the interesting takeaway from that is whatever we're doing right now is nothing compared to what is going to be expected of us in the future. Whatever you are doing right now, if you are still open right now, whatever safety precautions you're taking, that's not enough. You're going to have to figure out how to not only improve on whatever you're doing, but do it in a way to where your guests feel like you're going above and beyond, because if not, it's over. No one's going to come to your restaurant. You could have that A on the front of your door from the health inspector, but if you're not doing more, no one's coming to your restaurant. It's super interesting to think about over here where they were talking about checking employees' temperatures, making sure that you don't have a fever, because there are those people that are going to lie. It's only human nature. Right now, some people have been out of work for, God knows how long. They're struggling. Their family needs that paycheck. So what do you, if you got 2 little kids at home, you got to go to work no matter what. And if that means hiding it, I'm not a father, so I don't know, but I'm assuming at the end of the day, your family comes first. So checking temperatures to make sure that those people who are kind of saying, okay, no, I feel fine, I'm okay, we're sending those folks home. We're making sure that nothing is coming into our restaurants that's going to affect our guests. Expecting clean restaurants. Okay, I'm talking sanitation beyond anything you've ever done before. Bleaching every 30 minutes. Proving that you're bleaching every 30 minutes if your restaurants and dining room floors are open. That's minimal contact. That means from, the gloves your cooks are using, using tongs, not even touching the food, face masks. Now this is something to think about, how uncomfortable it's probably going to get. Because, in our restaurant, we use a mesquite grill. So that grill is, anywhere between 400 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. It's hot. And hot charcoal. Now, if you're asking me to cover my face, I can't even breathe. I got that heat. That's a mess. So that's something to think about. not only taking care of the guests, but we want to make sure that our staff is still taken care of and they're 100% safe, as well. We're operating at a safe level.